The other day, a friend of mine shared with me that his son, an 82nd Airborne Ranger, commented to his wife that his father did not teach him how to throw a football. He was heartbroken over this reality. I sat with this for a moment as my friend expressed his concern about the situation, and I realized that my friend didn't have his father in his life, and so he didn't have the inclination to teach his son to throw a football. I'm sure he taught his son how to ride a bike. He taught his son all the other things. But here's another reality. Men struggle with balancing time and having enough energy to spend time with their family. I'm sure my friend did a great job and did everything he could to be a great dad. But this one thing stood out and touched his soul, and that makes a difference. Let me say this: father's presence means everything. I was watching the news the other day and I noticed that Portland Trail Blazers Trevor Ariza decided not to go to Orlando with his team
on the handoff, Trevor Ariza slap,
because he'd rather spend that month with his 12-year-old son. Trevor Ariza stands to lose $1.8 million if this is what he decides to do. What do you think about that? I think this is awesome. This is a highlight. We ought to congratulate Trevor Ariza for making this decision. He could lose $1.8 million. Listen, money means a lot, but it's not everything. What if he loses his son's true sense of worthiness, his son's true sense of self, his son's true sense of real masculinity because he's growing up around a bunch of women? You may not know this, but it makes a difference. Boys and girls need their father's influence. I'll be the first to say single moms do a phenomenal job. They do the father's job, they do the mother's job, they bring in the income and everything like that. But the reality is a single mother cannot do what a father does. This is why society has so many challenges. Fathers are needed in the home. And let me add this: those that don't have their fathers in their life develop what they call a father hunger, a hole within their soul, within their spirit. Girls are constantly looking for that father figure in the men they date. We don't want that because they end up dating older men.
I want to take it back to the first episode really quick. You mentioned that you dated an 85-year-old. Is that true? Like, how did y'all meet? How did this happen?
I was living in South Beach, and I hang out. My friends are older. For some reason, me and this 85-year-old really got along.
In other news, I saw this video on YouTube and it just stood out to me as very disturbing.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something. I don't care who you are, where you are, what your preference is. This here nasty.
What do you all think of this? I have problems with this, serious problems. But as I wrap up today, I just wanted to highlight the importance of fathers in the homes. And I also want the young men that are out there to find a positive male mentor. Seek to find someone positive in your life that can coach, mentor, and train you. We all need someone who is above us that'll help build character that we need to be all that we can be. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time.